Creating chat rooms. Kaleidos chat rooms enable members of interest spaces or learning spaces to have online conversations with each other via short text messages. All members can see messages as they are posted. Whatever your role in Kaleidos, you can create a chat room and control its membership, so long as you have administrator rights for the relevant interest space or learning space. I am a teacher administrator of a maths interest space, and I'm going to set up a chat room for students to communicate with each other and with me about projects we are working on. So, I go to the interest space and click Add Content, then select Chat Room. I'll enter a name and description for the room and choose whether I want it to be open or closed initially. If I choose open, then members can start to use the room immediately. If I choose closed, members cannot access the room. When I'm ready, I can come back and edit the room details to open the room. "50 posts at a time is enough to show, I think. I trust my students to be sensible, so I'm going to permit unmoderated posts. That is, I will allow all posts to be published immediately without my doing a moderator review first. I will still have the option to remove unsuitable posts. That's it. I'm now authorised and the room opens. Initially, I am the only user currently in the room as shown at the top of the page, but by default, all members of the space inherit rights to the room. To control access to the chat room, I need to change the permissions for the page by selecting Manage Permissions from the Options menu. The text at the top of the page tells me that I am managing the membership and permissions for the chat room page. Members only need to have read permissions for the page in order to see the chat room and send messages. I'm happy with the inherited permissions, so I won't make any changes. At any time, if I want to make changes to the chat room details, I can select Manage Room from the Options menu. This takes me back to the details I set when I first created the room. I can change the room name or description, open and close the room, change the number of posts to show, and change the moderation option. One thing to note, if another administrator for the space goes to the chat room and clicks Manage Room, they automatically become the room moderator, whether or not they make the change to the room details. While a conversation is in progress, as the moderator, I'm prompted to accept or reject posts. Posts awaiting my attention are flagged with a yellow exclamation mark. Whichever moderation option is set, the process is the same. I simply review each post and either accept or reject it. If I reject a post, it is removed immediately and a rejection message is displayed for all members to see. If I have permitted unmoderated posts to be published, then I don't need to accept posts as they come in, as they will be published for all to see anyway. I can just use the moderator prompt to reject unsuitable posts. Once I have accepted or rejected a post, the prompt will disappear so I cannot change my mind later. At any time, I can save the entire contents of a chat session to a text file.